Dinosaurs are awesome. This is something that I'm pretty certain we can all agree on, and if you do disagree, then you're just weird. As a kid, dinosaurs were a fascination for me. Jurassic Park was my favourite film, and I was desperate for a pet velociraptor. My party trick at the age of 5 was telling everyone that I wanted to be a paleontologist, and being able to spell it, a skill that I discovered I had lost whilst writing this script. I never did get that pet velociraptor, but I arguably got something better. Ahoy! Captain Benzie here, coming at you with another episode of Land Ho, the series where I go in search of buried gaming treasure. Today I wanted to talk about Full Metal Monsters, currently available for Android with an iOS release soon. So as with my other Land Ho videos, essentially what I'm going to do here is just play the game, showcase what it's all about, and give my thoughts on it as I go in sort of a live fire exercise. So first things first, it's worth noting that of course this game is going to interest me. As I mentioned in my Hungry Dragon video, as a kid I was obsessed with dinosaurs and dragons, and as you can see, this game is about dinosaurs. Not only is it about dinosaurs, it is about dinosaurs strapped with machine guns and rocket launchers and body armor. In fact, later on as you go through the game, you get full metal monstrosities. That is a gigantic T-Rex, both with railguns and machine guns. Sorry, what is not to love about that? That alone should be reason enough to just download this game and give it a go. But we are going to cover it a little bit fairer than that. So first things first, let's talk about the gameplay itself. I'm just going to jump straight into a battle to showcase this. So it is a PvP 5 vs 5 online arena shooter. Kind of imagine a slower paced Quake or Unreal Tournament, but with dinosaurs strapped with high-tech weaponry. If that sounds cool to you, this game probably already has caught your eye, but hey, let's go into this. So it is only Conquest mode at the moment. Essentially there are several points on the map that, like these, you can capture. The aim is to have as many of these as you can. That gives you points. I'm just going to keep moving. And of course, while doing so, you can be blowing up your opponent's units as well. Here I am currently riding on a Velociraptor armed with missile launchers. Fairly standard fare in this game, believe it or not. Now, graphically, this game is, to me, fairly impressive. Yeah, it's not PlayStation 4 or, Xbox One, that kind of level of amazing, but it's solid. It's solid and it does the job of showcasing some awesome looking dinosaurs. Let's capture this one. Fantastic, so I'm just going to follow my team over this way while I reload. It's also nice and clean in that it's obvious and clear to see what's going on, which in this kind of game is really useful to me. Now let's address a quick elephant in the room here. You can see obviously that this has an auto lock. Also you'll notice by the names, yes, in this particular match I am predominantly fighting bots. I'm fairly early on in this, like sue me. But anyway, the point I want to address here is this lock target and unlock target. The game does feature auto lock, and it actually really recommends you use it, because the game can get quite fast paced. It is hard to aim and to tap at the same time. That said, oh, hang on. Yes, you can move up close and munch personally as well, which I love, but you can aim manually and shoot manually if you want to as well. You will always have an advantage if you are a good aim and can do it like in that manual sense as well. But let's be fair, most of us are just going to sort of lock on, tap away, and just learn to strategically use cover or run in and just munch our opponents like that. Let's capture this point as well. That is the last point we need to capture, and then I think that is us done once we've killed this guy off. So why not do both at the same time? Fantastic. But there we are, that's the basics of the gameplay here. Things are very simple, straightforward, to the point. Get in there, blow some stuff up, bite some stuff to death, and win some battles. Now from each battle, you'll see now as we come to the screen, you get a choice of additional rewards, which you can do by watching adverts. For the sake of this video, I'm going to skip those. I've got a few bits and pieces already. Those are your currency that you use to upgrade things. You do get, obviously, standard bits from just competing as well, but you get more if you choose to watch adverts after. By the looks of things, they are going to do a VIP reward system as well, which looks kind of... I've seen a couple of other games do it. You essentially pay for a battle pass and you get additional rewards after each match. So what do you use those on? Well, with each of your dinosaurs, not only can you upgrade the dinosaur themselves, which you see here gives more health or more damage, and sometimes larger range, but you've also got your equipment. Now here, let me just move across to my pterodactyl. My pterodactyl is currently equipped with these MA56 barrage Gatling guns. If I didn't like those, I could upgrade to LR Punctures, which are rocket launchers, or the Rev 74B sniper rifle, or indeed the SR-12 Sting railgun. As I earn more currency, I could even open things like the Snowpiercer or the Para 7 Auto, eventually right up to some fairly hefty firepower here later on. Now, ultimately, yes, you can upgrade those. There is going to be a certain advantage to having done so, so let's just go in. Upgrading, you use your basic materials there, which I think are called D-cells. Let me just check that. It is E-cells or D-crystals, sorry. Now, when you use those, you see this does have a timer. Now, this particular timer, let me jump back. This one is 39 minutes 45 seconds and going down 40 minutes, basically. You can, again, reduce that by watching adverts, or I can just instantly go, yep, boom, there we go. Let's use some of those D-crystals. And do that automatically. Under equipment, same kind of thing. I can upgrade the missile launchers here. And same thing, let's just instantly do that with some of the stuff I've got. Now, I have run out. When you run out of stuff, yes, you can play more games, or you can buy it. Now, of course, that adds a certain pay to win, right? Sort of. You can also sit there and watch adverts over and over and over and over again. They are 30-second adverts, but they don't run out from what I've seen. You can just keep watching those time and time and time and time again if you really can't be bothered to actually play the game. But you know what? The game is actually fairly fun. I don't see why you would not want to. But anyway, let's have a look at some of the other dinosaurs. So I've shown off a couple of these, and I don't want to go too far into it, but there are a decent selection of various different dinosaurs, all with different loadouts. There are, of course, special offers as well frequently that you can use with real-world money, both to buy things like the supplies that you'd need, or indeed just buy yourself straight into dinosaurs. If you are also ludicrously rich and don't want to grind your way up to a T-Rex, you can buy one for 96 quid. To me, that's a ridiculous amount of money for an in-game, an in-game player, basically. But hey, some people will want to be able to do that and just jump straight up. Me personally, I'm happy to grind my way up. I'm already level 6 and I'm climbing. Everything here you see is completely free at this point. I haven't decided whether or not this is a game I'd want to invest in. That said, okay, so yes, if I sat here and paid a ton of money and upgraded this Utah Raptor, for example, and upgraded all of its equipment to stupid levels, I'd have an advantage, right? Well, not necessarily. One thing I've noted is I haven't actually gone up against anyone else yet who is, and I have gone up against players, I hasten to add, I haven't gone up against anyone else who feels like they have just got an undefeatable dinosaur. Everyone comes in, like here you can see, I'm going to go with my pterodactyl starter this time. You choose which of your dinosaurs you want. You have different riders, like you buy riders in-game that are kind of like your extra lives. So here I'm going to go with the pterodactyl, because like my previous one, the Utah Raptor, you saw had a leap as its ability and a roar. Pterodactyls obviously can fly. So every dinosaur ultimately has its own uses. And the pterodactyl is like one of the cheaper ones. This dinosaur is it's an early unlock. It's cheap. You just come straight in with one of these little bad boys and you can fly through and start gunning people down. There we are, and there goes that, because that's... oh, it's a player I'm up against there. Okay, so let's go with my Utah Raptor. I'm going to spawn in at point B. So I see someone coming towards there. Jump back into the battle. And again, you see it's a different arena. There are, I think, I've spotted personally 3 or 4 different arenas. Let's munch that guy. 3 or 4 different arenas so far. I imagine they'll be adding more and possibly even more game modes. Like I do like this. I do enjoy this this conquest mode. But I would love to have, like, Capture the Flag or a couple of other similar ones here. Now let's go after this Russ Rembo guy. I think I'm out of range. Yep, I am. So let's move in closer, keep him in my sights. Now, as I said, this to me is kind of like, hey, let's take Quake and Jurassic Park into the mix together. Yeah, this guy's fairly low on his armor. So he's trying to hide from me. That way, little does he know I can jump. And then I'm going to come the other way around while I reload. Hello, my friend. Shame. This is quite a boring way to play for you, dude. Just like, you know, accept your death graciously. There we go. That's because you've got a sniper rifle which has a humongous reload time. Oh, and you've got friends here as well, but too late taking you down. Let's get rid of these guys as well. And munch you up close, because I know pterodactyls are ludicrously weak up close. And jump out of the way of that. And take this conquest point. In the name of the blue team. Yes, I see you there. With your sniper rifle. Yep, ouch. Oh well. I think we have more points. No, we don't actually. I'm too busy fighting one dude and not really going after the different points. So let's go back to home and head on to E and see if I can capture that as well. But you see my point. This guy, clearly, he's got some powerful weaponry there, but his dinosaurs aren't overly powerful in comparison. So you've kind of got that variety of like how you choose to play, and he doesn't appear to be ridiculously overpowered. So, you know, there's kind of that fairness involved here. Let me grab this point. See there, the E going down. Standard conquest as you would know it from most other kinds of games. Let's bring that up to our side. I need to start moving in on those other points as well. Fortunately, Velociraptors are kind of quick, so I can get to the central point quite quickly. Hello, Russ. My god, the range on your weapons are insane. But I'm just going to stay out of line of sight and conquer this. Make you come to me if you absolutely have to. There we are. Control point C is now under the blue team. This is the basics of the game. This is kind of what you expect on this. Yeah, crikey, that hurts. Let's jump over here quickly. Let's deal with your teammates. There we go. This is a guy who's clearly found what he thinks is a winning strategy early, and in fairness, it is fairly tough to beat. He's just sort of hiding off in the distance there, making it very difficult for me to snipe him. Because he has ridiculously powerful weaponry. But okay, we'll see if I've got a way around that. I am personally down to my last dinosaur now. I need to get back to that central control point, which I can do with this guy who can dash. Because we've just lost control point C. Eek. I think we may have lost this one. I'm not going to lie, that cheap camping from a distance tactic is working for him. It is mildly frustrating, but I don't feel like it's particularly unfair. I just feel like I don't have anything personally equipped to deal with that. Which is, as I said, frustrating. I also wish that dash didn't come to a rock-hard stop at the end, but there we go. This game to me is immense fun. It's simple, it's clean, the graphics are nice, and it's giant mechanical dinosaurs. Like, seriously, I cannot state that enough. What more do you want in a game than giant mechanical dinosaurs equipped with blasted machine guns and rocket launchers and crazy stuff like that? Yeah, I need to dash out of this guy's way because that stuff hurts. So I'm gonna sneak around this way. See if I can't get to that control point. Yeah, I see you up there. Oh, hello. Oh, that's me. That's me shooting. Let's get behind this building. And take out this rider. Ah, damn. Too late. Too late. So there we go. I lost to a sniping camper. But there we go. That is ultimately what this game is about here with Full Metal Monsters. Just gigantic dinosaurs blowing each other up in a really cool arena. The more you play, the further along you get. Does it feel like it's pay to win at this point in time? I've not got that far in at level 6. You know, I feel that's fairly far to justify having an opinion on it. But personally, so far, I'm really enjoying it. I've not had that frustration of, oh my god, this guy's only winning because he's dumped a ton of money in. There, that guy was only winning because he had a sniper rifle that I hadn't accounted for. All 4 of my dinosaurs, as you can see, are currently, other than the Gatling guns, running rocket launchers. I'm a close range specialist with all of these, whereas he was running this guy, or similar, with high-powered sniper rifles. Now, which of these is the one I think is there? It is the up there, the Sting. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, you can see there the capacity, the range is 750, which is huge. That damage is 5,390, which is huge. I mean, compare that to a Gatling gun. That's okay, that's like a level 4 Gatling, and that's full clip damage with unload time. So that's what, 13,440 over 11 seconds, which is comparable to 410 damage over 0 seconds. You know, did I read that right? Sorry, 5,390 over 0 seconds. That's huge. So yeah, what I should probably do is have similar. Have a dinosaur loaded out that can deal with that. But there we go. So that's my thoughts anyway on Full Metal Monsters. I am loving this game so far because it is giant mechanical dinosaurs with laser guns and missile launchers fighting each other in a bloodthirsty arena. What's not to love? Graphically it's impressive, audially it's impressive. I love the sound direction they've gone with on this. And it's good fun. It's good fun. I would wholeheartedly recommend you guys to head over to the Google Play Store or iOS, download it, give it a try. And if you do so, come join me on the Gaming Galleon. Let me know how you get on with it. Or just let me know in the comments section below if you don't really want to come onto a Discord. That's cool too. I love chatting to you guys and hearing your thoughts. Otherwise, yeah, let me know how you get on with this, what you think of it. And I hope that we get some more of this soon, some more game modes, maybe some more dinosaurs, more weapons, but there is plenty here to get stuck into. I mean, how many different weapons there are just on that one particular dinosaur, different loadout possibilities. It's awesome. I love this game to pieces and would wholeheartedly recommend giving it a try. Anyway, that's enough of me ranting. I'm going to jump into another battle and get some more materials under my wings, claws, fangs, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, happy sailing, guys, and I'll see you in the arena.